Hello and welcome back to Solo. Thank you for rejoining me. Today the topic is synesthesia. And many of you will know this. That's when there's an overlap in our senses, if you like. That maybe we can smell something and it smells like a colour. Maybe the other way around, we can see a colour and we have a smell that comes to us. Maybe a day of the week has a particular colour for us. Today is Wednesday, and Wednesdays are always green for me. So this is something that makes us unique and human, and many artists and those who have tapped into their creativity always seem to be synesthetics, and in fact, if that's the right word, a simple form, this is possibly we've all got this, is how we view the year, the timeline of the year. And just for comment, not because I think it's particularly clever, but because it's what I do, I view the cycles of the year, the seasons of the year in a circular form, and we go around in a clockwise direction. And for instance, at the moment we're here in November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, a nice long August at the bottom there because it's my birthday month, and then September, October, and here we join November again. And the way I do it is I always picture myself here. So if I'm trying to recollect what happened some months ago, I will look back as if I'm on this sort of hill, or a curved hill, looking back at these particular points, timelines if you like, and that helps me. And also if I'm planning the future, I'll be similarly looking forward. And this afternoon I sort of thought about how I view timelines over the last century. And I'm not quite that old, but nevertheless I thought it was interesting how here I view us, if you can see this, my doctor's writing I'm afraid, 2021, I look at the sort of the last 20 years as being pretty straight, and then for some reason between 1990 and 2000 there was I see quite a dip there when I'm looking back. Obviously when I'm there actually I'm climbing the hill, but when I'm looking back I'm going down on the hill. Then the 80s seem to be quite flat, and then the pivotal point around here, the end of the 70s, where it seems to go back. Although this is two-dimensional, it's three-dimensional, where I'm looking back around the corner, and it looks like it's going uphill again, but it's sort of going away in the distance to the 60s, which is a sort of fairly flat line right through to 1950, and then obviously before I was born. The war years, where looking back we're descending, of course when we're there we're ascending, through the war years right to the time of the Great Depression, and then the 1920s through to the beginning of the century there. And somehow whenever I'm thinking of any dates, I'm always thinking of this timeline as if I'm sort of looking back or putting myself on these particular points. So yeah, it'd be lovely for you to tell me where you, how you do it, and whether that is strange, or whether, maybe that I'm particularly weird with that. I suspect we've all got this, and that people do this in a slightly different way. And what I'm doing is looking at the moment for a poem that this is a true story about a young boy, about 10 I suppose he was, who came to see me fairly recently, telling me that his knee was orange. And here is the poem or story called Orange. Orange, it feels orange. Your knee, you mean? It feels swollen like an orange? No, 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 said the young boy, the colour orange. I told you my knee feels orange, and it's sore here. But that's your thigh. Yes, I know. And where does your knee feel orange? Here, of course. Can I press it gently? Yes, because it doesn't hurt much. It just feels orange. Oh, I see. I look up. My daughter's working today, says the grandma. I act with the smug doctor. Synaesthesia. Then to soften my hubris, I croon, I can sing a rainbow. I can sing a rainbow, echoes the boy. Then all eyes on Grandma, who whispers, I can sing a rainbow too. So your stories of synesthesia, please, I'd love to hear about them, read them in the comments, and have a wonderful day. Bye.